Hello everyone, my name is Lowko and welcome to some more Overwatch. Today we're gonna be playing a couple of games with one of the tanks of Overwatch. Today we're gonna play some D.va. I'm getting so internet famous, guys. There's people in the chat recognizing my name. Alrighty, so we got a minute to set up our defenses right now. Now, I love playing D.va, as she is one of the most unique heroes that I've ever seen, really, in any kind of game before. Basically, all of the characters have, like, you know, one default weapon, and they got a couple of tricks up their sleeves and whatnot, but it really feels like all of the abilities that D.va has are, like, custom made and custom crafted, more so than other heroes in the game. First and foremost, she has two different kinds of stages. So right now, I'm in this, like, mech thing, right? I'm literally the girl right in there, and when the mech dies, and after it gets shot down, basically what happens is that I jump out of the mech and I can continue playing onwards. Now, while I'm sort of like in my human form, I suppose, right, when I'm outside of the mech, my ultimate is to actually go ahead and get a new mech. But when I'm actually in the mech and I unlock my ultimate, I will go ahead and use it to basically blow up as many enemies as possible. Now, on top of that, I've got boosters to basically flying around the map. I got my E ability that can deter any kind of incoming enemy bullets. We can still be hooked though, so we gotta be careful. And last but not least, I don't actually have just like a very normal kind of like weapon. My weapon is actually pretty unique as well, as basically what happens is the weapon has infinite amounts of ammo. Oh god, we're gonna fly out. It had infinite amount of ammo, but basically while you're shooting, your movement speed is gonna be down. So as you can see, like, there's a very unique kind of like setup there that makes it a really fun and powerful hero to play. Now, also, the amount of health that I've got is a little bit fascinating. Basically, a big chunk of it is armor, which you can't get back nearly as easily. So at some point, you're bound to lose your mech. Oh god. So this is the flying, by the way. I can go wherever I please. That's the booster thing on my shift ability. My weapons are much more efficient at short range, but the range of it is very long. And it also does actually hit at short range as well. The funny thing is that it basically just becomes... Oh, we can actually heal up some. It basically just... Oh my god, that's my ult! That's my ult! That's my ult! Oh man. I did get murdered right there. But basically it just follows wherever I go. So if I have my shift ability and I like aim upwards to the skies, which I can try and do right now, what happens is that basically I will go up against the sky. So right here, for example, if I want to go up there, just a single click and I fly around for a couple of seconds. Now, if you use your ultimate, that basically detonates your Mech Suit after a couple of seconds. If you use that while actually also activating the boosters, the booster will obviously push the armor suit forward, but at the same time you can jump out of it and basically detonate it still. So you can create sort of like this this timed bomb, which is really fun. So I'm just making sure that those rockets aren't gonna be, you know, hitting my team. But so far, it's looking a little fascinating, not gonna lie. I'm gonna grab a little bit of healing. But yeah, she's a really well-designed, well-rounded hero, and she's really unique in a lot of ways. Now, the weapon is much stronger, like I said, at long or at short range. It does still actually hit at the longest range as well. You could sort of consider them as like very fast-firing shotguns. That's pretty much what they are, really. So as you can see, like, I'm still dealing damage right there, but I'm not doing as much as I probably should until I get much closer in combat. Now, I don't want to get hooked. Don't want to get hooked. Want to be healing up some. We're on Route 66, by the way. Really nice map. It's the newest map in the game. Really enjoy playing this one. I think this is the last one that they will add before the release of it, which is actually only in a couple, not that long from now. Okay. Gotta be careful though, because they're escorting this payload like a champ, and not much I can change about it. Other than this. I gotta get out though. I gotta get out. Because there's a lot of damage to be gathered. Now, if you do successfully detonate it, your Q automatically triggers again as well, basically allowing you to get a new mech pack immediately. Which is really quite fun too. Trying to get through the gates real quick. Oh, alright. So I'm forced out of my pack now. The nice thing about, like, this mode, I suppose, where you're outside of the pack, is that your ultimate charges up really quickly. Basically, every hit is valuable, and just a couple of hits in, really, you're gonna get a new armor pack again. While I'm in this mode, though, I've got absolutely nothing. I've got absolutely no, like, abilities at all. I can just sort of shoot, that's it. So, fighting in a 1-for-1 versus Reaper? Oh, probably not gonna work out. Oh, what? I just hit my mech down, but we actually got killed by Vara on the high ground. That was a close one. That could have gone actually right in my favor there. Ah, wow. That almost made me look really good. It almost made me look, guys. It almost made me look good. Either way, though, eliminations-wise, damage-wise, obviously, you're not quite going to be able to match a hero like Reaper. I mean, the Reaper is a dedicated damage dealer. We're not. We are not. They're doing quite a good job, though, of escorting the payloads. However, there's still a couple minutes remaining, so we'll have to keep that in mind. I actually need to go the other way. Ooh, well, apparently we did we did the last little bit of damage on that hero. Not complaining. Getting another elimination up in there. But yeah, the fact that you don't run out of bullets ever is kind of a cool concept. Oh man, I'm not sure. The shield, I suppose, right in that blocking is really fascinating too. Not something I've seen before in any other game, really. Although I think I'm gonna be forced out of my pack once more. Okay. Once again, though, Reaper being annoying. Changing up your crosshair helps out a ton. I wasn't really aware of that until I actually did it. Like having this dot in the middle rather than the actual crosshair shape makes a huge difference. So as you can see, right, every single hit with this pistol, and it does a lot of damage as well. Every single hit sort of like increases the charge up to my ultimate again, allowing me to get back into a mech suit rather quickly. And because of the amount of armor that you have in the mech suit, it sort of forces you to be in and out of this mode constantly. It's a really unique concept and it's really fun. It works well as well. Like you see her quite a bit. She's not like, excuse me, she's not like the tankiest hero in the game compared to some of the others. She definitely, you know, can still, you know, tank a bunch of damage, but... Oh god. Oh my god, 3 HP! If you use the ult, you get a free suit, like I mentioned, but she's definitely not as tanky as some of the other heroes in the game, but like Reinhardt, for example, his damage output is going to be a little lower than hers, and she's in a good place, though. She's in a really cool cool situation where she has a very flexible kit. Like I've seen teams that run multiple D.vas, and they seem to work rather well. Although this isn't going too great. We're flying away. Come fly with me. Fly me to the moon. Let me sail across. I don't know the lyrics. I'm sorry. Anyway, we just gotta keep holding on for just a tad longer. Whoopsie daisies. Do have that harmony orb on me right now. 2.5 minutes though. It's kind of a long time. They may very well be able to pick it up. The thing is, we spawn quite literally right next to the payload right now, and they have to walk. So as long as we trade evenly, and we don't really lose any kind of like major battles, we have a very good chance at winning. So with major battles would, for example, be, you know, everyone dying to the one spirit dragon. Alright. Winston, you've been a pain in the ass every time, man. Just stop. So as you can see, like, we sort of like pick the damage out of the sky with that E. And the nice thing about it as well is that it definitely also applies to the other heroes in the game. So like, for example, my allies will also see those deflected shots be gone, which is obviously very helpful. Oh, gotta be making sure that I get a little closer to him again. Just getting in whatever damage again. 1.5 minutes remaining. They haven't been able to push it forward at all. Oh. So as you can see, like at damage, at range, right? We still do damage. Oh, we got the harmony orb on me. And I'm following down Reaper. Allowing my teammates to potentially pick him off. Although, apparently that didn't work. I was hoping it would. I'm gonna get out. Later, nerds. 9-player kill streak. But sadly, we just barely ran into McCree there. Also, by the way, the storyline of D.va is really cool. Basically, we're this Korean pro gamer in StarCraft. Believe it or not, obviously, also a Blizzard game. Overwatch is also a Blizzard game, same company that produces these. But basically, we're you know, a pro gamer in their own franchise, which is kind of a cool idea. 30 seconds remaining. We got a lot of armor packs here as well. Increases my armor even more. Oh god, the Primal Rage. The Primal Rage is mostly just a disruption. He has 1000 HP and he doesn't really die in that mode very quickly, unless he uses it at a terrible timing. I'm definitely at a little bit too long of a range, but it's working. Almost. Yep. 5 seconds remaining. And while I was saying it was going to be difficult, it looks like we have managed. Thank you, Zenyatta, for the ult there. Just rubbing in the salt, really, with that ult. All right. Winston, you want some as well? There is overtime right now until we all shoot him away from the objective. Oh, God. We did it. We did it. Let's give him the GG right there. So we did quite a lot of eliminations, quite a lot of damage, but we sort of like kept the team alive. Look at me, like lying upside down there. Looks like Serendipity. That's a beautiful name. Serendipity. I have no idea if that's even a word or if it means anything. Either way, looks like he's got the play of the game here, using those Vara rockets to try and do as much damage as possible. But let's jump into the next match. So while we were just on the defending team, this time around we're on Numbani and we're gonna be on the offensive. It's kind of cool. D.va is the only player in the game, as far as I'm aware, that can actually touch the ceiling in this opening zone. And also, you can sort of like see the damage, right, that you can do with these shotguns. So for example, if I stand really close to the wall, you can see the spread is pretty much exclusively in the middle. But the further you go away, the bigger that spread becomes. But it still hits. It's not like the range sort of like becomes a significant factor in whether or not it will actually hit. The damage just becomes like more spread out. Anyway, here we go. Immediately using this skill to try and keep the team alive here for as long as possible. Wow. That was ridiculous. I actually stood in that trap of Junkrat. Well, that's not a good thing for me now, is it? I want to make sure that I don't die randomly, but I also don't want to be not continuing onwards. Okay, do get my revenge on him, so all is good. But I have very little HP now. Just gotta be taking it real careful. And with careful, I mean not taking Genji on in a one-on-one fight. Okay. Slowly but surely, though, we are definitely unlocking our ultimate once again. Grabbing ourselves a new Mech Suit. Where is he? Oh, he's so fast. Can't really hold on to him that quickly. I hear him, but... Alright, well, either way, we got our Mech Suit back. Let's try and see if we can grab the objective right now. So this particular map, we have to go ahead and capture objective A, at which point we have to escort the payloads towards B as well. We can, by the way, cancel out a lot of the abilities, which is really cool. Okay, I'm getting tired of you, dude. He's so fast and slippery. Okay, finally did get him there. That's good. Let's see if we can now go ahead and grab the objective. I'm on the high ground now. I don't actually go this way very often. I seem to be moving a lot more on the low ground instead. Seems to be a bit more intuitive, I suppose. Now, as you can see, like, I'm not a hero that can easily take out heroes in one-on-one combat unless, like, they are joined, you know, with other of my teammates as well. But we are really like a team player. We're really good at like helping out the team. Now, sadly, we did get the Genji ult on us. I do take him out there. Or actually, I don't know if it was me that took him out, but either way, it's a good thing. Oh, the rip tire coming in there. I got very low HP, and we still do have to capture the objective as well. Ooh. I like hitting a tank like that, by the way. Oh, so close. So extremely close. Just had my Q up. Basically, if you hit Reinhardt or like Winston or any tank out there, and you sort of have free reign at them, you can get your Mech Suit back in just a matter of seconds, which is awesome. Well, obviously that's not a big deal. Gonna move my ult forward there. Clean up the area. Looks like we eliminated someone with it as well, and that someone was Tracer. And we immediately get another new Mech Suit here. So oftentimes you don't actually kill too many people with the ultimate anymore. When the hero was first introduced in the game, basically when the game first went in beta, this hero didn't actually exist. But when the hero first got introduced into the game, people were really confused about how that ultimate worked. Right now though, it's all doable. There we go. And we are on fire. Just need to make sure that I obviously stick close to the payload. Keep on continuing that. I do pick up another kill there too. Oh god. Alright, well no, not gonna go there anymore. We'll move around instead. Get back on top of the payload. See if we can escort this thing even further forward. Obviously, once we get it to B, we do pick up that victory, so no real reason here not to do that. Okay. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. I'm really, really low HP now. We've got no sustain whatsoever, but we'll get our ultimate there soon enough. So this is what I'm talking about, right? When I just kind of hit sort of like anything, my ultimate does charge up faster. Well, not the shield, that is, but... Oh, well. That one thing is capable of killing me, so I ideally don't get that. Slowly but surely grabbing my thing back. We still have 150 life, by the way. It's not the worst, and our ability is still... like our shield, or like our attack right here, the pistols that we've got, is actually still pretty reasonable as well. Okay. Oh god. Oh my god, the damage. The damage. We immediately did lose the Mech Suit once more, but it looks like, well, it got a team kill there as well as a really big advantage for us. So we're once again on top of the payload here, trying to make sure that we get closer and closer towards the objective. And just raining some of these pistol shots. Obviously, you can still break Reinhardt shields, but just keeping the damage up on it. Okay, we are approaching the destination. 5 minutes remaining in time. And it looks like we're in a great spot here to pick up the victory with 5 minutes remaining. That's a very, very quick one. Although, the Riptire can obviously murder me. Yeah, so like, especially when the hero first got introduced, we saw a ton of crazy multi-kills. But right now, obviously, people are used to playing against her. Although, I got my ult now. I used it. I used it. And I got someone. Looks like Reinhardt did not live to tell the tale. And we once again do pick up the victory there. So we did the most eliminations here as well as the most objective kills. Only had 1 death there in total. I thought for a second I had to play it again, but it looks like my allied D.va player did manage to get that one. He may have very well gotten a very good multi-kill from that ultimate. Although maybe it was just him playing like a total boss, murdering multiple people in a row. Yeah, there we go. He just sort of picked off a lot of them. Either way though, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you haven't already, hit that like button. If you want to see more content like this, hit that subscribe button. And other than that, I want to thank you all for watching. Have an amazing day. Do not forget to smile, and I'll see you in the next one. Boom!